Good Day Maine's Friday Favorites starts right now.
Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody.
Hey, this is Cash Friday. We got the ties off. We got Holly hanging out. We're ready to rock today, huh?
Yep.
Let's do it.
That's right. Yeah. Happy. This week has flown by. It feels like we had a pretty exciting start to the week.
That's
too.
because you had a day off.
I did. I was off Monday and Tuesday. So
flew by.
that 3-day week, it was very, very tough. But yeah, here we are, Friday. It's pouring rain out there, but we're happy to be here. That's the nice thing.
Yeah, I saw some old guy building a boat out here and collecting animals 2 by 2. So I don't know what's going on.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah, it sure feels like it. The past month or so, we've got the snow, the never-ending rain. It feels like we had the big snowstorm last week. I mean, yeah, I'm ready for some nice, quiet weather. I just want a week, 7 straight days of sunshine. Wouldn't that be nice? I wish we could get that.
Yeah, Holly, let's talk about real quickly before we talk about some of the other things, like the chance that we could see 70s next week.
And then not a high chance of that, but yeah,
60s.
60s at the very least do look to be on the way. Looks really nice next week. But it's rainy and it's windy today. We got flood concerns. There's a flash flood warning up in the mountains. We are also going to just see the very strong wind all morning. We've been hearing it roaring on our roof all morning long. Gradually improving this weekend. It looks like we'll see a few showers tomorrow. Sunday looking nice and sunny out there, right around 60 degrees. So yes, relief is coming. Nice spring weather is coming, but still have to put up with a little bit more rain before that. But at least it's mild out there. It's very muggy, very mild in the 50s. And yeah, look at all this rain we've got headed our way. It's going to keep raining all morning. Looks a little better this afternoon, but again, I wouldn't expect to be outside enjoying nice weather until Sunday. So yeah, very wet out there. Not the nicest Friday forecast, but hey, 60 and sunny by Sunday afternoon. I think we'll take it. And it looks nice all next week, or for most of next week.
Holly, 60s.
That's so good. For me, it's not just for me personally that needs this. It's my puppy.
Yep.
Like the dog is just, it's really hard to walk a 10-month-old puppy in the pouring rain. So
yes,
it's hard to walk a 10-month-old puppy when it's sunny out too. Let's be honest.
That's true, but that's why you carry the treats with you at all times.
Yep. Exactly. That's right. They're the boundless energy, right?
Hey, we're going to start. We just talked about the forecast, and Holly, before we get to what we did for the eclipse, did you do anything special? Did you go outside, wear the funky glasses, or what did you do for the big day on Monday?
I did wear the funky glasses.
Okay.
Just went outside in the backyard. It was, kind of surreal, and wish that I had traveled a little farther north to Totality, but it was still an amazing thing to see. Christian, where did you go, and did you go somewhere and watch it?
I did. I saw it in Totality from the top of Saddleback Mountain.
Nice.
So I was skiing during the eclipse, which was really, really cool. Maybe the coolest experience of my life, if not one of the coolest experiences of my life, seeing the moon's shadow racing at us and then the complete darkness in the middle of the afternoon. I mean, incredible. Something so cool that Maine got that, and we got to experience that. I want to bring up one of my favorite pictures that I saw taken of the eclipse. This is Benjamin Williamson. He's an amazing photographer. He takes great pictures all over Maine. He was on top of Mount Chase, I want to say, looking at Mount Katahdin, and just look at this view of the eclipsed sun with Mount Katahdin below. I mean, it's just incredible. This still can't get over it.
Holly, look at this. This could be a poster for a movie, like some horror movie, like Eclipse.
Yeah, or something like that.
That is, huh?
I mean, it's amazing. And the cool thing about this picture is that the edge of the moon's shadow has crossed over Katahdin already, so it's in the daylight, but where he's standing is still in the darkness, so you can see the shadow coming back at you. I got to experience that too on Saddleback. Saw Venus in the middle of the day. Just so incredible, so incredibly cool.
How many minutes?
We had about on Saddleback about 2 minutes of totality. The peak in Maine was about 3.5 minutes of totality. So yeah, those fleeting minutes of seeing the orbits of our solar bodies is incredible. Just so cool.
It's the crazy thing, Holly. Everybody I talked to, I had a couple of friends that went up there besides Christian up north. One friend went up to north of Berlin, and it took him 2.5 hours to get up there, and then about 5 or 6 to get back because of the traffic. But all of them said the same thing. Was the traffic a pain in the rear end? Absolutely. However, it was worth it. They thought it was worth going through the traffic to see the eclipse, the totality. And there was something really cool I noticed. So I actually stayed up there on Monday night, so I didn't have to sit through too much traffic. I did get a little bit of it though. One thing I noticed was that people were so courteous
and just so like understanding. Like everybody knew that there was going to be traffic. Everybody knew that we were all coming to see this incredible event, and everyone was just so nice. No one was trying to pass each other. No one was being rude on the road on a Monday afternoon after the eclipse, which I thought was really, really cool. You don't see that too often these days.
Now, were you guys hyping it up big time on Frank? Because we started hyping this up about 37 years ago here on CBS and Fox 23.
I mean, you know, I did a little bit of hype, but not, I don't think 37 years worth. Just, you know, trying to remind people, don't stare directly at the sun.
Yep.
I want you to be able to see things afterwards. And also, you know, trying to help people line up when they could get, you know, Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon to line up with the moon is, or the sun is eclipsed by the moon. There was a certain way that you could get that timed out just right. So, you know, the important things.
And Total Eclipse of the Heart too by
oh
Bonnie
gosh,
Tyler.
yes.
Oh, how about Bad Moon Rising? We can go on and on. But hey, Dark Side of the Moon, one of the greatest albums of all time.
Yep. Also, You're So Vain by Carly Simon also has like a low-key eclipse reference too.
That's right.
There's so many songs that mention it.
That's right.
So and it's incredible how many people came up to watch the eclipse in Maine. You know, because maybe you can touch on this, that again, everyone was heading south. We're talking Texas and even in the Midwest. Usually the weather's going to be all right. In Maine, it's going to be iffy. We ended up being the gold medal when it comes to the weather.
Right.
I mean, look at the skies we had that day on Monday. Not only, even if you didn't go to totality, first of all, it was a 65-degree sunny day, which I mean was incredible on its own. But yeah, best view in the country. I bet that day had the most people in the mountains of Maine probably ever recorded. I would
Could be.
I would hedge probably a good bet that it was something like that day.
Yeah, they didn't get a count, like an estimate on you know, crowds up in Holton and Rangeley and Jackman and communities like that. But I tell you what, from the look of like some of these shots from helicopters on I-93 coming back and I-95, I mean, there was a lot of people up here.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, really such a cool event, and I'm so glad that Maine got the incredible fortune to be in the path of totality for that. Yeah,
and the weather was amazing. Like it was just
stunning, just a stunning day. It was so mild. It was so nice. Even up at Saddleback, it was so warm until the eclipse when it did get very cold when it was dark. But yeah, that was just amazing. I'm so lucky we got to experience
Here's the thing that was kind of crazy. I mean, you had your ski outfit on probably. For some of the people that saw it in some of the years that weren't skiing and they had maybe their short sleeve shirts on, because we're talking like 65 degrees that day. It felt like the temperature dropped like 20 degrees. They were saying it was chilly, and that was kind of the eerie feeling, which they thought was cool too.
Yeah, and just the weird lighting. Like you never at dusk, you never see lighting like that. It's just very odd. The sharp shadows, because all the light is coming from this one little sliver of the sun that was left uncovered. Just so much cool like science nerd stuff went on with the eclipse in every way. Just so cool. And for an eclipse nerd like me, it was just it was like the creme de la creme. It was something I'd been looking forward to for years, and
when's the next one?
It exceeded my expectations. Next total solar eclipse on Earth in general is 2026. That goes through Iceland and Spain. Next one in the United States is 2044. That one just goes through North Dakota and Montana. Next one in Maine, 2079. So we're waiting a while until we get one here. So
hey, let's all do it, right? I'm going to be like 124.
Well, let's start hyping it up now.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Let's get a countdown going. Yep. Mm-hmm. I agree. But yeah, I think that was definitely my highlight of the week. I don't know about you guys, but that was something special.
Holly, I did the same thing. I just went out in my backyard and watched it. Even putting those glasses on and watching. I mean, it was pretty cool. And you could see it getting, I mean, again, we were talking like anywhere between 90 and 97% totality, whatever they call it. But you know, you can still feel it getting a little dark outside and still feel like it kind of cooling down a little bit. So it was still even in our area, the greater Portland area, it's still pretty good.
Yeah, it was still a very cool experience just to see, you know, the dimming like that in the middle of the day. Yeah, so glad we got to experience that, and the weather worked out and everything for it, and all the visitors here in Maine, they got a great experience too.
And it sounds like, Holly, you have eclipse regret too, huh?
I do. I mean, I wish that I had traveled a little farther north, but you know, I'm glad that I got to see what I did. And it's funny because there was also some statistic about how internet traffic was like almost like 60 to 70% down during that time. So I guess that's you have to have a celestial event to get everyone off of their phones and outside.
Yep, I made sure during totality that I actually had my phone recording a time lapse, and I wasn't on it for a good 30 minutes around the totality time, which was really nice to just be able to actually experience it. And I still got a great video of it without even having to touch my phone, which was nice.
So great. Hey, one other thing we want to talk about. I know you guys aren't the biggest sports fans, but we have a team on the verge of winning a championship. Now, since the early 1990s, we've only had 2 professional teams here in Maine win championships. The Portland Pirates, way back in the early 90s. And then, of course, the Sea Dogs in 2006. That's been it. Well, on Monday, if the Maine Celtics can beat Oklahoma City, they will be the G League champions. And even if you don't follow the Maine Celtics, guys, that's pretty cool to have one of our teams win a championship, huh?
Yes, I think so. Very, very cool. Good for them. And I've been to one Maine Celtics game. That was my only ever basketball game I've ever been to, and it was fun. Basketball is a very fun sport to watch, just because there's always so much going on.
Holly,
late start for that one though on Monday, isn't it?
Oh, 9:00 at night. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Well, here, Holly, the reason they're doing it's going to be on national television. And so I think it's on ESPN Plus or ESPN.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're going to carry the game. I don't know how many people are going to watch, but, they're probably going to expect, close to a sellout crowd Monday night. So if you don't get a chance to go, or if it's a little too late, you don't have to deal with the traffic or whatever, watch it at home and enjoy it. Chance again to win a championship. I mean, cool to be there, but still, you can enjoy it. And again, even if you're not the biggest basketball fan or Maine Celtics fan or whatever, it's still a chance of your team to win a championship. It's pretty cool. And by the way, you guys weren't around for this, but when the Portland Pirates won the Calder Cup championship way back in the early 90s, we carried a victory parade right here on CBS 13 live for like 2 hours. They had a parade down Congress Street that ended at City Hall. You guys, they had an estimated 30 to 35,000 people that came out to that parade and watched it in thunderstorms in the rain.
Wow. Yeah, and I wonder if they win, if we'll do something similar for that, a big parade through Portland.
That would be fun. That just shows you how much passion people have. Again, not for necessarily maybe even the team, but just, winning a championship is kind of cool.
Yeah, that is very, very cool.
Go Celtics. Go Maine Celtics.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, go Celtics. Yeah, and good luck in Oklahoma City on Monday. Yeah. Guys, got any fun plans for this weekend?
Oh, goodness. I'm just waiting for the sun to shine.
Well, that's not going to be this weekend. Well, maybe Sunday, right?
Sunday looks really nice. It does look nice and sunny by the afternoon and 60 degrees. So very nice. And the weather we had on Monday won't be exactly like that early next week, but it does look somewhat similar, mid 60s or low 60s and sunny skies Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So your dog, Holly, lots of good outdoor time for him coming up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you can bring your JBL speaker outside and go for the walk with your dog and jam to some Rush, right?
That's right. That's exactly what I do every single time. We just listen to Working Man on repeat.
There you go. Now you're talking.
And I feel like as long as I'm not dropping the S word snow in the forecast, I think people are happy with that. So let's keep the 60s coming.
What are you doing this weekend? You had a party. You had a big. You had a night out last night, so you're probably sleeping. You're probably going to bed early tonight.
I need an early night tonight. I need a quiet weekend. Last weekend was just very, very busy with all the eclipse stuff going on, and it'll be nice to just stay home, especially with it being kind of rainy tomorrow. Be nice to have a quiet weekend in Portland. Yeah,
by the way, one of our other sports teams, the Maine Mariners, are playing tonight. They have 3 games left in the regular season. This is the final home game of the season. They're playing Adirondack. And so they're in the playoff push right now. If the playoffs started today, they would be in, but they need another win or two. And so, I'm going to the game tonight. Should be a nice crowd. And again, always fun to go do that. And also I'm dog sitting. A friend of mine went away for the weekend. So I'm watching his 2 dogs, Chance and Bang. And so they're going to be hanging out with me all weekend long. So not just this weekend, Holly and Christian. Then I get 2 other dogs that are hanging with me like Wednesday through Sunday. And then I think and then I'm walking another dog. They're not staying at my house, but I'm going over to their house to walk their dog, Maui, starting Sunday all the way through the following Sunday. So
wow.
I'm the dog whisperer.
You're just, you're running all the dogs.
Do you want me and Rush to join you?
She's probably going, man, next time we go on vacation, I'm going to get the dog whisperer, Jeff, to watch my dog.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, that'll keep you busy this weekend.
And then I'm sure my daughter will want her dog Albert to go for a walk with me too. So there's another one. There's always a wild card. Dad, I got to work late. Can you give Albert a ride? And then probably before the game tonight. Speaking of my daughter, she works at Taco Escobar, so I'll probably go in and have a margarita and maybe a burrito, and then go to the Maine Mariners game. So
there you go.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
sounds
yeah.
great.
Margarita?
Plans, Jeff.
Yeah. Party time.
I miss Taco Escobar. I need to swing by there again and get a burrito soon. It's so good.
We've never partied with Holly, man. Holly's gonna come hang out with us.
I know,
right?
that's right. Yeah, on a nice Friday night movie one day.
We're gonna get it going. We'll do it at Taco
right.
Escobar.
That's
Okay?
right, Taco
All right.
Escobar. Yeah, that's the spot. And Jeff's daughter works
All I'm
there,
saying.
so that's nice.
All right, we're coming, all of us.
Yeah, reserve our table
Warn
right
them.
now.
No, reserve the whole restaurant, right?
Yep.
There you go.
All right, you guys. Well, it's been so much fun. Glad we've got a improving forecast for this weekend and much nicer weather next week. And no solar eclipses though. A little sad about
And
that.
Holly, any parting words of wisdom for us today?
Be safe. That's what my
That's
mom
right.
would say. Is just be
Mhm.
safe. Okay.
Yep.
Be safe, have fun, and be kind.
Oh,
That's
there
right.
you go. Be
That's
kind.
right. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you bright and early on Good Day Maine on Monday. And we'll see you back here next Friday for Friday Favorites.
And we'll start planning our night out, right?
That's right.
right.
That's right. All right. Have a great one, everybody.
Stay connected with Good Day Maine. On air weekday mornings and online through these social